Okay, great. You clicked the link. Thank you so much for trusting us enough to learn a little bit more about what's going on with this employee retention credit. I want you to get it, even if you don't have us doing it for you. Call your CPA, ask about it. However, understand that lots of CPAs aren't doing this due to the complicated nature of the filing. We know there's going to be a lot of audits that happen. The form that you fill out to send into the IRS to get this credit is a one-page form. And on that form, it doesn't ask you how you qualify. So we're preparing you for an audit. Audit protection is really important in this. A CPA can represent you in an audit, and an enrolled agent can represent you in an audit. Here at Restaurant Systems Pro, we have enrolled agents on staff, and we have CPAs on retainer. We are here to serve you well, and we're very well prepared. I haven't brought this to the general public yet because I've been making sure that I'm taking care of our current clients first. We have gotten millions of dollars so far for our clients, and I want you to make sure that you're getting the same for your restaurant. The way it works is in 2020, there was this employee retention tax credit. It wasn't available if you took the PPP loan, but now it's available even if you took the PPP loan. There's some accounting involved to back out the funds for the PPP that you used on payroll, and we do those calculations for you. From March 12th to December 31st in 2020, you're getting rewarded for every employee that you kept employed. For their earnings up to $10,000, you get 50% of those wages back in a tax credit. That means that you could get up to $5,000 per employee. If they earn $12,000, then they'll earn $5,000 back in a credit. If they earned $8,000 during that time, then you'll get $4,000 back. If they earn $3,000 in wages, and another $3,000 in tips for a total of $6,000, you still get 50% of those wages back. So you'll get $3,000 back for that employee. The calculation has to be done for every employee. Lots of CPAs are charging on a per employee basis. We're just charging a flat fee. If you want to find out more, click the link and we'll tell you how it works. That's just $5,000 per employee. Thing is, they carried this program over to 2021 in the first quarter and in the second quarter. And in the first quarter of 2021, instead of it being 50%, you get 70% of those wages back up to $10,000 earned. So the max you can get in the first quarter for your employees is $7,000 per employee. And likely if you got the second PPP, then they won't earn up to that amount, but you'll get 70% of the wages outside of the PPP for the first quarter back. That's pretty big for restaurants. If you didn't qualify for the second PPP, you likely will qualify for this because one of the criteria is being down in sales, but the other criteria is that if you've had mandated government closure in any way, and that includes 6-foot social distancing, which is every state in the union has that in place, you qualify in your restaurant. There's a second quarter that is another $7,000 per employee. And what's gonna happen is your PPP, if you got a second PPP, that's gonna be running out in the second quarter. It's 3.5 months of payroll. And if you maximize it and use it in rent and other qualified expenses, you can minimize how much of the PPP that you use on payroll, which leaves more employee retention tax credit. So here's the sum of it. You have $5,000, up to $5,000 available per employee for 2020. Up to $7,000 per employee in the first quarter of 2021, and up to $7,000 available in the second quarter of 2021. Now, if you want us to get that money for you, that's $19,000 if you're adding it up, and we can go get it for you. We have a lot of experience doing it. We've been doing it for our clients, and now that we're getting our clients caught up with it, we're going outside of our normal customers and making sure that restaurants all over the country are capitalizing on this employee retention credit. Click the button and make an appointment.